Right. Previously mentioned, I had not met this type of thermostat before. These are replaceable. I'll show you the components in a minute, but let's see how this comes out. The way I think it'll come out is if I unhook one side. I don't know how strong that spring is, and I'm going to lose a finger or thumb. I'm all fingers and thumbs, look what you've done. I managed to squeeze it down, but I couldn't turn it, could I? Okay, now I've got it past. This is not necessarily the right way to do it. Right, now, oh okay, so if I grip it there, and by the way, this video is for those of you that don't know how, which includes me. Okay, so that's off. Ah, that spring's in the middle there. I wondered where it went. And then there's the big spring. I noted that the big end goes up. Now it's slightly different, but I think we're going to be okay. I'm going to put this to one side. I'm not going to lose it just yet. Now this, ooh, how do you get this out? You pull it out. Now this one on it, it says 190J 9081. I have no clue. I don't even know if this is any fucking good. So I'm going to replace it with this one, which I gotta say looks the same. Oh, this one goes in there, and this spring. This is going to be fun, isn't it? Ooh, which way up did that spring go? Oh, ha! Look at that. That spring is even. This one has got a taper to it. So we've got a big taper that way or that way. That doesn't seem to fit right, so that goes up that way. That goes there. Oopsie. Oh, this is fiddly. Right, now, oh, no, that's not right. Idiot. Goes the other way up. Right, so now, all you have to do is push it down and lock it over. Yeah. How are we going to do this? I've got to fight those springs and get it under the tab. Wow. I'm not going to let you watch me struggle. I'm just going to do it. Okay, what I've done is I pushed it down using this over here. I'm not going to touch it at the moment because it's tensioned. And then just gave it a little twist and it's caught the edges. I'm now going to try live to get it in the right place. And that's that edge. There we go. Wow. Never done one of them before. Hopefully. Seems to move good. Now, what I will do is I'm going to put a It's going to be dielectric grease, it doesn't matter, I just like dielectric grease just to help it seal. You don't need sealant on this as such. This will just help it set and locate. And if you don't believe me, that's your choice. So I have now done this. The new thermostat is in position, the springs are in position, everything's in position. There we go. And the wife has just shut the garage door because the garage smells. Oh dear. I'm in trouble again. Oh well. Can't win them all, can you? So, I meant to show you the components, although I'm sure you saw them. But these are the old components here. Hang on. These are the old components here that you get in your new thermostat. And that's now in here. And these are trash. Yeah, I mean this one to me looked pretty worn. It doesn't give a temperature on there or a range. It just kind of has a part number. Oh, and by the way, the part number for the one that I'm putting in, oops, sorry, is there. And there's a Motorrad one. The bag had another number on it. So, which number you go by, I don't know. Also, on here, if I can get it to focus. Come on. There. It says it's for a Jaguar XJ8. This is not a Jaguar XJ8, as you are well aware. But it's a very nice Jaguar. And it does use the same engine. So, I'm quite happy with that. I will obviously keep a very close eye on the temperature once I get this running. And if I suspect it's not working correctly, then I will deal with it by replacing it. Right, now it's time to clean the radiator. I'm going to give that a vacuum. Then install the condenser and this little old baby here. I've straightened out a lot of these vanes. It may not look like it, but a lot of them are now straight. And this is for the supercharger. And if I am correct, and I may not be, I believe this is filled separately. So that's what I'm going to do. And if it's not right, then it's not right. But either way, it will be filled. And it will go, whoop, come on, back up, there you go. It will have stuff in it. And I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but I'm going to do it again because I've just remembered it. That this is a filler. Doesn't go anywhere else. Pour it in there, goes through the hoses and into the supercharger cooler. Oh, hang on, what was it my brother said? I said it's either a cooler or a radiator, and he said, no, it could be an intercooler. Bastard, he threw another name in there. So, Trevor, when you're watching this, you are cursed. Damn you. Right, the housing is now located. You can see there's a gap, and even when I bring this up, hang on a second. That seal now is ready for me to squish up. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Go all round, squish it up. Don't forget the one underneath here, because otherwise you won't be squishing evenly, will you? Excuse me a second. Now you may have noticed that I'm using a 1/4 inch drive with an 8mm socket. There's two reasons for that. One, I like it. Two, you don't need to put a lot of effort onto this to squish that rubber gasket down. So that's it. I mean, I got it up close and then I just pinched it up, and as you can see, there is no gap. So I know that that will seal. You do not need gasket sealant on this. Stop it. Right, so that is now in position. Next job is to, well, it would be to put the idler on, but I don't have it yet. One other thing I think I've discovered. Let me see if I can show you. Hang on a second. Trying to find the right angle here, folks, so bear with. If I'm correct, that is the drain and fill plug for the supercharger oil. It's the only thing I can see that is different to the other Torx ones, which seem to be holding the supercharger together. So let me back out now, and so you can see where it is. No, let me get the right bloody thing. So there, that's where it's located, I believe. I'll find out. Okay, this is the radiator. As previously mentioned, a lot of crap on it. So let's do a before and after. Let's clean this up and see how it is. Then we can get around to reinstalling what's first? The condenser, and then the supercharger cooler. But don't forget, if I can get the camera to do what I want it to do, these seals must be replaced. And that one up there too. Hang on a second, come on. For fuck's sake, camera. I tell you what. Wow. That seal. Hang on, let me see if I can zoom on it. Come on. That is well and truly fucked. Wow. Time for a new seal. Lucille, you don't do your daddy real. Right, vacuum. Okay, see that pile of crap there? That's some of what came out of the radiator when I blasted an airline through it. So if you're in this situation, I strongly suggest that that is something you should do, because that is a fair amount of dirt and that's restricting the flow. These are the two seals from the condenser. They are in one hell of a crappy state. That has been fucked up previously. I have a little baggie here, hang on a second. A little baggie of seals. One little side note. If you're buying rubber ring seals like this, buy the green ones. They're good for everything. They're good for oil, water, AC, whatever. These, believe it or not, are just ones that I have collected over the years working on the ACs, buying compressors, etc. So I'm sure in here somewhere is replacements for these two little babies. Okay, I think I got myself a couple of nice seals here. We'll now do a trial fit, and again, a little note for you guys: when you're putting it on, or putting these seals on, try and dump some of this stuff on it. You know, the PAG oil. Doesn't matter what number it is. I happen to have tons of the stuff, so once they're on, I'll slap them full of PAG oil and then they'll be ready to go. Oh, also I will be adding some PAG oil to the condenser itself. My reasoning for this is that I like to make sure that I've got some oil flowing through the system. Now the compressor comes already prepared with PAG oil, so I don't need to do any of that. But I do like to add a little more. But don't go crazy, just, you know, a few ounce or two, nothing crazy. But you do what you do, and if you fuck it up, it's your problem. Okay, I know I have mentioned this on more than one occasion, but I just wanted to demonstrate it for you. Now, this is ready now to go in. It's brand new, so, you know, I don't have to do anything to it. It's now up the right way. I've replaced the seals on the pipes. But as I said, this is vacuumed. So are you ready? Okay, it wasn't much. And by the way, keep these. They are very handy for something. When you're working on something, you need a little plug. Great. So now what I'm going to do is put it in. Ha! Okay, so this is where the condenser resides. Note it is in the back section of that clip. You need the front clip, or the whatever you want to call it, for the supercharger, cooler, radiator, intercooler, heat sink. Trevor, I curse you. That's my brother, in case you weren't aware. Oh, God, we've had such great times together. Anyway, so yeah, do note you get that in the back clip, not in the front clip, ready for the next piece to go in. I've got the bolts holding it at the moment. They're not going to stay there. I don't know if you can see it. Where is the bolt? Come on. There it is. So there's a bolt, but it's just holding it so I don't have to. I've connected the AC lines, but I haven't tightened them up yet. I'm about to do that now. Remember, they're 1/2 inch. Okay, AC connection's done up. That one there, and that one up the top there. So next is to put in the supercharger cooler. Yes, I know, I've shown you this before, but I blew it through with the airline Now you can't really see it, unfortunately, but it dumped a load of crap on the floor. The floor was clean, believe it or not, but it isn't now. That's the amount of crap that came out of there. So now all I need to do is put this in, connect up 1, 2, 3 hoses. This one will be last. And then put the oil cooler on with, unfortunately, a broken bracket. That's no surprise. So I'll have to secure that, unfortunately, with a cable tie, which is not something I like doing, but I will. So let's get this one in position, and then I'll show you that. Okay, the hoses are on at the top there. With that one with that special clip on it, when you push it on and you think you've got it, give it a bloody good tug to make sure it's locked in position. First time I put it on, it wasn't, so do make sure of that. Next is to just put this back on here. Actually, that's going on quite easily. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to have to WD-40 it. Then the piece of rubber sits in here. Don't ask me why, but it does. But then you've got to put in, remember, up a bit, come on, the bolt that was in here. Don't forget that. Then the oil cooler brackets. Oh, hang on a second, sorry, I lost you there. The oil cooler brackets, which are these 2 beasties here. This, unfortunately, is the broken one, which goes on this side, so I'm going to have to fix that somehow. And then this one, which goes on this side, onto these holes here. So that's where this bracket goes in there. Right, that's it for today. Hopefully you found that interesting and informative. I did, and I'm the one that did it. Bing 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 bing. And there she is. So I'm waiting now for parts to arrive, which is really annoying. I'm waiting for the belt tensioner to arrive. Then I can put everything back together. I'm going to have to... I've contacted a company that says they have one of these hoses. But like most companies, they can't be fucking bothered to do customer service. And as that is terrible, I'm going to have to cut it out, put a piece of metal in there. I think I've got a hose that'll do it, and I would show you that hose if somebody hadn't hidden it from me. What the fuck is it? Jesus Christ. Oh, there it is, look. So my plan, you know, mice and men again. Hang on, where's the cut? So the cut is here. So my plan is to try and replace the cut. Razor, cut. And yes, I know that is a right angle and the hose isn't, but I'm hoping to be able to manipulate it into position. If not, I will have to go and buy something that has a 45 degree after I've checked my hose box, because I've got a box full of shit. I'd really rather replace the hose completely. The people that seem to be selling one is $121 for a used item. I contacted S&G Barrett and they said no longer available. So do be careful with these hoses. They seem to be made of what's that stuff called? Unobtainium, as opposed to Chinesium crap. I think I'd rather have unobtainium. So let me see what I can do to repair this before I put it in. I'm waiting for my new bottom radiator hose. Unfortunately, again, that doesn't seem to be available. It's on back order. I've ordered it anyway. Worst case scenario, I'll put this back on as it is, and then when it comes in, I'll drain the radiator and replace this hose with a new one. Fucking hell. What a faff, huh? Shit you have to do. Alright, again, hopefully you found that of interest. Hopefully you're going to find it of use, and if you don't, oh well, never mind. Shit happens. It's now coming up for 4 o'clock, my time, so I got to get clean, edit this video, and have my dinner. Probably for a couple of hours, in a couple of hours. Right, get in the garage. Go do some shit. Right, here it is. All back together. This clip broke at the top here. However, the bottom seems to be holding it quite firmly, so I'm not even going to worry about it. This, I don't know, it just seems to sit there loosely. Over on this side, yeah, the clip is okay there. So that's pretty good. We're done now. I can put that panel back in. That one there. That's got to go back in. All right, that's enough.